we are back with episode 105. Here we are with episode 105 Come Shorty Boy. Here we are with episode 105 Come Shorty Boy. Before we get into it, guys, I have to reiterate this every stream. I have to reiterate this every stream. If at any point in the stream, if at any point in the stream y'all hear me stuttering or tripping over my words, I've got a speech impediment. That's why I stutter. That's why I trip over my words. Anyways, yeah, let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? What's up? Welcome, one and all. Your boy's still very, very sick. I've just been like, it's just, uh, it's just been a while, man. Like, I mean, like, dang, guys. Like, y'all still watching? Yes. About that Hawk. Cause I know y'all be asking. We want artwork. Guys, I know what I said. Christmas or New Year's, I promise y'all artwork of the samurai and gunslinger. I stay true to my word. However, man, I'm sick, dog, and it's not. And today's been rough, dog. Like, just sneezing, coughing. Yeah, man, it's bad. What's up, Kayla? How you doing? How you doing? Everyone's flooding in. It is just like, it is so soon into the stream. Usually, I'm not used to y'all coming in for a while. But, yeah, guys. Ah, anyways, so what do y'all want to talk about? Because I can talk about a lot of stuff, as y'all know. Anime, manga, comic books, history, mythology, etc. And y'all know the drill. And y'all know the drill. So yeah, uh, cool. But yeah, guys, y'all know the drill. So what do y'all want to talk about? Because I have no idea what I'm doing. Per usual, there's no script, there's no thoughts, there's no thought put into this. It's just my raw, uncut, unfiltered, raw and real thoughts. So with that, what do you want to talk about? Also, guys, I did get done. Also, guys, I did get done. I recorded the. Well, yes, I recorded the I recorded the I recorded the next song. Today I have it edited and all that. Okay. The next song is okay. Sorry, guys, I'm scrambling and my brain is just this cold, this sickness is wearing me out, guys. But it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna hit the hour mark. Just be patient here with me, and we will get through this. So, first things first. I did hit record the next song today, and I edited it and all that. So the next song, or the first song of 2025, the first song of next year, it will be on January 2nd. I'll upload it to the channel, and then the next song, he will be on January 4th. So keep an eye out for that. Anyways, guys, yeah, I've got all that done. So yeah, like every oh god, ah, I hate being sick, dude. Like, this is just horrible, you know. It's horrible because guys, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I'm a reader and writer. I'm a storyteller. I love reading. I love writing. I love all that. I love what I do. But man, it is exhausting whenever I'm sick. It is exhausting because if I'm sick, it 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 makes it hard to think. If I'm sick, it means I'm not healthy, or at least not up to snuff. If I'm sick, I can't think. If I can't think, I'm useless. So yeah, man. Just but yeah, like I mean just yeah, this is just God. God, just God help me get better, Lord, please. Ah, and your boy don't even have the lighting right. Holy, there we go. There we are. There we are. There's that lighting I love so much. Ah, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This stream's been boring. It's been dull. Where are we at? I don't even know. I don't even know what we're at properly. Okay, we're at 6 minutes. Dear God. Ah. Man, this is just horrible, but I do not care. This is going up on the channel. It don't matter. Like, I wanted to find a way to talk about that, to talk about this book here. Solonin by Inio Sano, because it affected me, guys. I know I've shown this book a lot, but I do not care. This book, I've been trying to figure out how to talk about it for a long time. But yeah, I'll figure all that out. Anyways, so wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, guys, calm down. Okay, who's being annoying here? Here, guys, who's being annoying? And I'll start paying attention, guys. Also, if you're seeing this in post, I'm sorry. I'm just sick. I'm out of it, and it's just very, very hard. Yo, Jay, calm down, bud. Calm down. If you're annoying the other people in chat, please stop, or will or I will time you out. Okay? All right. I really just, I don't got the strength, man. Like, I'm just here to talk about the stuff I'm passionate about. I don't really, though. I mean, I've got moderators. So yeah. Yeah, Smokey isn't here though, sadly. Smokey isn't here, but Kayla is a moderator, so you can kick her. So go ahead and do it if you want. I don't care, guys. And I'm sorry. I apologize, guys. I apologize. Dear God, I'm sorry if what this stream has become. I will try to get back on track. I will try to get everything back on track, man. But honestly, when I'm sick, I just don't know what to talk about. I'm rambling, and I'm just not all there, man. Like it's, uh, I just like. Can I talk about the new MCU projects? Um. Uh, thank you, Kayla. Um. Yes, I can, or I could. I could talk about the MCU and their upcoming projects and how the MCU, in my opinion, has been failing as of late. Honestly, in my opinion, it's gone downhill since Endgame, except for a few films like Spider-Man No Way Home, the anything Spider-Man, or of course with the Deadpool and Wolverine stuff, that's been good. Hey, but if y'all want to talk Marvel, if y'all actually want to talk superheroes, let's talk superheroes. Let's talk the original comics. Yes, Loki, he was good as well. Yes, Loki, he was good as well. Like, there have been some hits out of Marvel's latest projects. There have been some good stuff here, but it's mostly just been all rubbish, in my opinion. But there are a few good series and TV shows and movies here and there. But if y'all want to talk Marvel, hey, then let's step away from the MC. If y'all want to talk Marvel, hey, then let's step away from the Marvel. Okay, if y'all. God, I'm so sick. I'm so scrambling. I'm trying to think of how to say this. If y'all want to talk Marvel, let's step away from the MC. I hate my speech impediment. If y'all want to talk Marvel, let's step away from the MCU. Why, God, why? Why? I, man, I don't know who's gonna watch this. I don't know if there's anyone watching right now. And quite frankly, I do not care. I'm just, whatever. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But yeah. If y'all want to talk Marvel, hey, then let's step away from the MCU and actually go to the source material. Let's talk the comics, because the MCU and the upcoming DCU would not exist without the original comics, without the original source material. So yeah, dude. The comics, Marvel's comics back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s with Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, Steve Ditko, John Romita, and all those guys are phenomenal. Like, I remember the idea for Spider-Man, right? I remember hit the idea for Spider-Man. And Stan Lee, he went into his publisher's office, the head honcho of Marvel at the time, Martin Goodman. He went into his office, with the idea of Spider-Man, and Martin laughed at him and told him, that is the worst idea I have ever heard. First of all, kids and teenagers can only be sidekicks, not heroes. And secondly, don't you know what a superhero is? You want to give him personal problems. You can't do that. And you want to name him Spider-Man and give him spider powers? You can't do that either. People hate spiders. So, hey, with that in mind, he didn't do it initially. He did not do it initially. So, to get Spider-Man out of his system, because he couldn't stop thinking about it, because like, I hate my speech impediment because it stops me from thinking and all that, if that's okay. Anyways, so Martin, he rejected the idea of Spider-Man. So, just to get it out of his system, because Stan couldn't stop thinking about it, Stan Lee could not get Spider-Man off the brain. So, what he did was, he published the very first issue of Spider-Man in Amazing Fantasy #1. of course, Amazing Fantasy, it was a dying comic. It was a dying comic article, or I'm not sure what you call those. If y'all know what those are called, if y'all know what those are called, just to let me know. And because Stan Lee published the first Amazing Spider-Man issue in a dying comic strip, or a dying, like, publisher, I guess. I don't know the proper wording, but okay, yeah, so okay, now I do. Magazine. So so the Amazing Fantasy magazines, they were dying off. So Stan Lee published Spider-Man in the very last issue of Amazing Fantasy, and it ranked in millions. It racked in, and it brought in millions upon 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 millions of dollars. Spider-Man quickly became the best-selling superhero at that time. I think maybe Superman had him beat. Maybe Superman had him beat, you know. Maybe Superman had him beat. But either way, Spider-Man, Peter Parker's Spider-Man, rose very, very fast. The comic sold brilliantly. Amazing Fantasy #1, Spider-Man. And guess what? Guess what happened the second? The second that money, the second hit green, the second the moolah, the second, the second all the money came in, the second all that money came in, from Stan publishing Spider-Man in a dying magazine, the very last issue of Amazing Fantasy, guess what happened? Martin Goodman, the publisher at the time, came racing into Stan's office and said, Stan, you know this, you know that superhero who we both love so much, Spider-Man? Let's do a series on him. And Stan just smiled. He just smiled. He had to feel so justified in that moment. And I love the fact, hey, that Martin came rushing in. And if you and I could be wrong on the details, guys, hey, but I do believe hey, that there are interviews out there if you want to seek them out for yourself. If you wish to seek these interviews out if yourself, I do believe there are interviews of Stan Lee telling us the origins of Spider-Man, of Peter Parker. But yeah, that's an amazing story. It's okay, my dear viewer. It's okay. But yeah, man, I'm still under the weather, guys. I'm still like, I don't know, guys. But that is an amazing story of Spider-Man. Like, now another interesting story, guys. Another interesting story is when Stan Lee originally, he wanted to quit Marvel, because at the time it was not Marvel Comics. Marvel didn't become Marvel until 1961, hey, with the original Fantastic Four, Marvel's first family. Now, let me get into that right quick, if you don't mind. Let me get into that right quick. I'm still sick, guys. I'm still sick, yeah, but that's okay. So, let me get into the actual origins of Marvel Comics and how it became Marvel. I'm sorry, guys. God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys, man. This is just, I just, I hate it, man. I hate being sick because I want to tell y'all this stuff. I know this stuff. I actually know this stuff. I've done the research. But my sickness, my speech impediment, everything is just, Y'all seeing the real me right now, guys. Because, like, I don't, I don't get angry. I do not get flustered. Like, man, this just sucks. But it's okay. It's okay. Anyways, guys, that's enough of that. That's enough of that That's enough of that bullcrap. Let's get back to let's get back let's get back to the origins. Let's get back to the origins of Marvel Comics. So 1961. Because here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Wait, am I wrong about that? Am I wrong about that? I honestly don't know. I know in 1961 Marvel rebranded itself to Marvel. And what do I mean by that, guys? What do I mean by that? I mean originally Marvel Comics, it wasn't Marvel. I believe at the time it was called Timely Comics. And then in 1961, here with the Fantastic Four, it became Marvel Comics. But yeah, man, like, now I could be miss be miss remembering this, guys. But there was something back in the day, like decades and decades and decades ago. I believe back in the 1960s. Okay, I believe back in the late 50s to early 60s, there was something called the Comic Code Authority. And this basically limited comic books and superheroes to show no violence and nothing. So, the Comic Code Authority, it was basically this. I'm not sure when exactly it started. However, I do know this. Due to the due to the Comics Code Authority, they couldn't show any violence or nothing sexual. They couldn't they couldn't show anything. I hate my speech impediment. They couldn't show anything. He said, "Mother, if you don't get your act together, buddy, I'm going to." Say words, you stupid man, you. The man I'm looking at right now. Say words. Say English, you stupid mother. God, I hate myself. I truly hate myself, guys. It's a nightmare, but it's okay. It's okay. So, back, I believe in the late 50s to early 60s. I'm not sure when the Comic Code Authority came into play. I just know it came into play. And it prevented comic books, and particularly superhero comic books, from being violent or sexual. So, nothing sexual or violent he was he was supposed to be in these comic books. And then I believe due to this, I believe Stan, he wanted to quit. He's writing these silly, stupid children's comics strips, and he wanted to quit. And he was going to, but Martin, at the time, the publisher Martin Goodman, he wanted him to publish a book because DC at the time, National Comics, not DC Comics, National Comics, published the Justice League of America, a superhero team. It comprised of Flash, Superman, Batman, etc. And guys, I could be getting all this wrong. I don't know. I'm sick and my brain's not really functioning at 100% capacity right now, but it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, guys, I will answer your questions in a minute, guys. Just let me get through this, all right? Just let me get through this. Okay. So, at the time, Stan, he wanted to quit National, or no, not National, Timely, my mistake, Timely Comics, because he wasn't making all that good, he was making all that much money, and he wanted to write more immature and adult stories. So, Martin Goodman at the time, in response to DC's Justice League of America, he wanted Stan to create a group of superheroes. So, this was his chance. This was his one chance to do the book how he wanted it to do it. Hence the birth and first issue of Marvel's first family, the Fantastic Four. In 1961, the Fantastic Four came out, and that's when Timely rebranded their name to Marvel Comics. Now, guys, I could be wrong. I could be wrong about all this. Who knows? I could be a madman just talking in front of a camera. Who knows? But honestly, I think I'm right though. I'll double check after the stream is over. All right. I'll double check after the stream is over. So yeah, I'll fact check myself in a minute, guys. But yeah. So and then after the Fantastic Four came like Captain America, Hulk, Spider-Man, the X-Men, Thor, and all those characters that we all love so much. Also, guys, I'm so also, guys, I'm so sorry if y'all hear the dogs barking and going off. There's nothing I can do about that. So, yeah. Yeah, guys. Anyways, I do believe I got a question earlier. Who is my favorite Avenger? If I'm not mistaken. Here, let me go through chat again. Oh no, yeah, my bad, okay. My bad, I got it wrong. Not Timely Comics, Atlas Comics. Thank you, my dear viewer. Thank you for pointing that out. So it was Atlas Comics in 1951. Jesus, they've been around longer than I thought they were. But who's my favorite Avenger? Who is my favorite Avenger? I would say MCU is right in saying that it is Spider-Man. But yeah, guys. Yeah, so Hey, before it was Timely Comics, it was Atlas Comics in 1951. as as my viewer pointed out earlier, I just now saw the chat though, because sometimes I get too caught up in talking to y'all that I don't pay attention to your chat, and I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, man. Cap is good too, man. Captain America is great too. Like, Steve has done some great stuff, man. Steve has done some truly, truly great stuff. Now, my two favorite superheroes in general. My two favorite superheroes in general, and yes, these are the cliche answers, I do not care. Superman and Spider-Man are my favorite superheroes of all time. One from DC, one from Marvel. Who are my favorite villains of all time, though? Who are my favorite villains of all time? Clearly the Joker is from the DC, universe. Now I gotta pick one. Now I gotta pick one from Marvel. Now I have to pick one from Marvel. Okay, who's my favorite Marvel villain as someone who grew up reading mostly Marvel comics? Who is my favorite Marvel villain? That's a tough one. That is a tough one. Yeah, but go ahead. Go ahead. You never have to ask to leave, guys. It's fine if you have to go. It's fine. But yeah, guys. So I picked one from DC, that being Joker. Now, who is my favorite Marvel villain? That's a tough call, man. That's a tough call. Ultron's good too. Ultron's good too. Also, hello dear viewer. Welcome into the stream. Sorry if the audio or the talking isn't really that great. I'm a bit under the weather still. I'm a bit sick. If this is your first time seeing me, oh no. Because this is not how I normally am. I'm just wiped out today, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just completely wiped out. But it's okay. So, Joker from DC, and I have to choose one from Marvel. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see here. I would say, so Joker is my favorite villain from DC. And as far as Marvel goes, I would say Galactus or Galactus or crap, I forget his name. No, not Thanos. It's a smaller villain, you know. Dang it, I can't remember his name right now. So it's either okay. My favorite Marvel villain is either a Galactus or crap. I can't remember his name. I cannot remember his name for the life of me. No, not Loki. No, it's a rather. There we go. Thank you. Thank you so. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So, my favorite villain from DC is obviously Joker. My favorite villain from Marvel is either a Galactus or Victor Von Doom. Like, I couldn't think, man, of which really does pee me off. Because I've read more, I've read like tens and thousands and millions of comic books. It's hard to keep up here with everything I've read. So, yeah, thank you, him, my dear viewer. Thank you. Victor Von Doom is a phenomenal villain. Also, guys, also, I love Daredevil. Ah, I hate my nose, man. God, give me a second, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Just give me a sec. I gotta deal with allergies. Ah, I'm sorry. Ah, truly do apologize, guys. Like, this is a nightmare. Ah, we've been going for 36 minutes already? Dang, that's a lot. But yeah, guys, I mean, like there's a lot, man. There's a lot of Marvel and DC stuff I've read that's just awesome, dude. Have I seen Squid Game Season 2? No, I have not. Honestly, I really haven't gotten into Squid Game yet. I need to. I've just been so busy here with everything else. So yeah, I've been trying to focus on the streams, on the music stuff I'm doing, and on the stories I'm creating and all that. Like, I'm so busy, guys, that it's almost hard for me to like watch TV and all that. But that's okay. That's alright. That's alright. But yeah, guys, uh, I just yeah, guys, I apologize if for last night's stream and this stream being so just horrible and mundane and boring and sick. It's mundane, boring, and uneventful and dull as, you know. Uh, yeah, but I, yeah, but I love comics. I love manga. I mean, as y'all know, I got Hellboy right on that, right. I've got I've got Hellboy right there on my desk. By my hey by Mike Mignola. Am I a Dragon Ball fan? Yes, obviously. I grew up watching Dragon Ball. I grew up watching Dragon Ball. Akira Toriyama is he's one of my favorite storytellers of all time. I've watched the original Dragon Ball anime. I've watched Dragon Ball Z. I've watched Dragon Ball GT, even though I despise GT. I've watched Dragon Ball Super. I've bought the I got the original Dragon Ball box set 2 years ago, if for a Christmas, and read all of it. I got the Dragon Ball Z box set over there, and I got it this year for Christmas. Sadly, I can't get to it though. Also, rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. He passed away March 1st of this year. Like, like Toriyama was just such a legend, dude. Was such a legend. Come in. What's up, ma? It's sorry. Come in. You can come in. It's alright. It's alright. So, who's my favorite villain from Dragon Ball? Uh, I would say either Cell.
Sorry.
I would say either Cell
Okay.
or.
I'll be back. Oops.
Thank God that wasn't full.
Right.
Anyways, guys, yeah, I would say either Cell or Frieza. I would say either Cell or Frieza as my favorite villains from Dragon Ball. Now, here's the funny thing, though. Here's the funny thing. Dragon Ball would not exist if it wasn't for one of the oldest stories known to. If one of the oldest and ancient stories I've ever read, and that is Journey to the West. The story is Sun Wukong and Pigsy and Tripitaka and Sandy and all those characters. It simply wouldn't exist, you know. It simply would not exist. Dragon Ball would not exist if it wasn't for Journey to the West. I love Journey to the West. I love the story of Wukong and all those characters. And the Monkey King and everything. Like, it is just so, so, so good. Truly, truly good. But, yeah, guys, I know I've apologized time and time again in this stream and in last stream. Like, I should just not stream until I'm better. But, yeah. Yeah, guys, I'll keep doing this. We'll hit the hour mark and then I'll end it. So, what do you mean by that, hey, my dear viewer? Do you mean do you mean TV shows, anime, cartoons, what? Hey, because there's a variety of shows. Have I watched other okay, anime, yes. I have watched other anime besides Dragon Ball. I've watched My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia. Sorry. I've watched My Hero Academia, One Punch Man, One Piece, Bleach. What's another great one I've watched? Here's an old one for you. Trigun. Trigun's very, very old. I've also watched I've also watched Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop. It was Spike and all those characters. That's a phenomenal story. FMA is also great. Full Metal Alchemist, and particularly Brotherhood. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, here with Edward and Alphonse Elric. That is a phenomenal show, and I love the story so much. So yeah, guys, I've watched other anime besides Dragon Ball. Like, I really love this old school. I really love this like old school anime. Yes, I would. I would highly recommend One Punch Man because it's a good story. It's a very good. It's a very. It's a very good story. The the animation is phenomenal, like usual. Everything is just great. At least the first season is. I do like the second season, although not nearly as much as the first. But that's okay. That's okay. But yeah, there's this really old school anime from the early 2000s. There's this really old school anime from the early 2000s that your boy just loves. And it is called Black Lagoon. Now, Black Lagoon is a action Now, Black Lagoon is a early 2000s anime. It's basically just a it's just basically a action anime with Revy, Rock, and all those characters. Revy, Rock, Benny, and I love it, man. I love Black Lagoon. However, if you are on the younger side, do not watch it. It is a incredibly mature. It is a incredibly immature story. Immature story. Black Lagoon is not for young audiences. I will say that here and now. Also, guys, there's another anime that comes to mind. There's another anime that comes to mind. Inuyasha. Inuyasha is it's just Inuyasha is great, dude. With Inuyasha Ikigome, yeah, dude, Inuyasha Ikigome, Hishishomaru, all those characters. I love that story. It's so good. It's so well done. But yeah, man, I'm a huge anime and manga fan. I mean, like, now when it comes to manga in particular, I do have, like I said, I've got I've got the original Dragon Ball box set in my closet. I've got the Dragon Ball Z box set right there, to the left of me. I've got Berserk right there on my shelf. And I got my most recent one, Solanin by Inyo Sano, of which I've shown you all time and time again. The story is so good. Inyo Sano's art is phenomenal. I just truly, truly love it. It is fantastic, truly. But yeah, guys, I don't know, guys. I truly do not know. Also, um, I'm still working on everything, guys. Still working on the White Knight, on Ogre's 8, on the Dragon King trilogy, and the broader world of Evaluria itself. And I'm still working on Gunblade. I'm still working on the Samurai and Gunslinger and all that, of which I know I promised you artwork by Christmas or New Year's, and y'all will get that. And y'all will get that, I promise. Well, actually, I might have to wait a bit until I can get better, because this code right here, this common code is kicking my right now. So y'all might have to wait a bit on that. Honestly, I'm sorry. But yeah, guys, I know this stream has been like very, very chaotic, very, very rambly and all that, of which I did not intend on it being this way. It just turned out that way, you know, which I really just hate and despise, but it's okay. It's alright. It's alright. And there's a fairly new, well, not new, but there's an anime out that I want to watch. Actually, now that I think about it, I'd rather read it. Now that I think about it, I'd rather read it. Spy Family. Spy Family. That's the anime I'm thinking of. I want to watch. Have I, my dear viewer, have I seen Willy's Wonderland with Nicolas Cage? Oh God, starring Nicolas Cage. Is that the horror film that you're talking about, Hawk? Yes, I have. I have. Um, yes, I have seen it. I have seen Willy's Willy's Wonderland. It's a good film, and Nicolas Cage, he don't say one word. He don't say one word in the entire film, and it's good. It's basically a knockoff Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's it's still a good film. Have I seen Dragon Ball Daima? Have I seen Daima? No, I have not. At least not. At least not yet. I do know it's the last thing Toriyama worked on before he passed. So I will be watching it soon, whenever I have time. But yeah. Yeah, FNAF is still better. But yeah, man. I've seen a lot of movies, a lot of TV shows, I've read a lot of books, I've read a lot I've read a lot of comic books, a lot of manga, watched a lot of anime and all that. So yeah. Speaking of comic books, guys, speaking of comic books, there's one particular comic book series written by Neil Gaiman I just love. Y'all know where I'm going with this, right? Morpheus. Hey, the King of Dreams. The Sandman. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. I love the Endless. I love these seven Endless and their entire family and all that. It's just very, very great. Like, truly, man, truly. The Endless are these seven entities. I believe there's Dream, Death, Destruction, Destiny, Delirium, and some others I can't think of right now. But yeah, if I were to go into the entire history of Sandman, I would need I would need about a good solid 2 hours in order to truly dive into that. I'm going to though, and I want to. I want to give it the proper time it deserves. Plus, I want to do it when I'm thinking straight, and when my head's on straight, and when I'm not sick as a dog. So, yeah. I mean, I got a lot of stuff coming, guys. Like I said, I recorded the first. I just got done recording the first song of 2025, A Today, which I will upload on the 2nd of January, so keep an eye out for that. And yeah, everything is just it's gonna be good, guys. It's gonna be good. But yeah, man, it's just just getting over this sickness is is very, very interesting. Also, I don't know why. I do not know why I'm thinking about this film, but I will recommend it. I will I will recommend this film. The film I'm thinking about right now is called Upgrade. It's on Netflix. It's a 2018 film about this AI. Good night. Good night, my dear viewer. But yeah, so Upgrade is this film about this man who becomes paralyzed, and he's offered the chance to walk again, except with artificial intelligence helping him do that. And it is such a fascinating film, really. It is just such a fascinating film, you know. Like, it's very, very interesting in the dangers of artificial intelligence. Also, another great film that, another great film that does this that warns us against the dangers of AI is Wally. Is Wally, of which I've tried and failed and tried and failed and tried and failed to talk about this film, to talk about Wally. And yeah, it's just such a good film. Because Wally, if for the first half of the movie, right? If for the first 30 minutes of the film, or for the first 30 minutes or so of the film, there's no dialogue. It's just Wally. It's just Wally on Earth, and he's alone, and he's cleaning it up, and he has his little cockroach friend and all that. Like, it's so just, and it's a powerful film too. It's beautifully animated. Like, it is just so well done. It is so well done. It is so beautifully animated. And there's a lot of good themes in Wall-E. I'm sorry, guys. This sickness is kicking my butt. Yeah, but there's a lot of good themes in Wall-E. There's a lot of good themes in Wall-E. Number one, the first theme is the environmental message, take care of the planet. The second theme is the rise and dangers and overuse of AI. And the overuse of artificial intelligence. The third and most important film, the third and most important lesson, the third and most important lesson slash theme in Wall-E is the need for actual human connection. And for that face-to-face, go hang out with your friends interaction. Wall-E is such a profound film, truly. Like, people think these films are just made for kids. Like Wall-E, Inside Out, Kung Fu Panda, How to Train Your Dragon. All these films are just made for kids, right? Wrong. These films have some of the most important messages and important themes and lessons I've ever had the pleasure of watching and deconstructing and all that. Because all this stuff is very, very great. All this stuff is very, very good, you know. Like, it is just so, so good. Like, there's this film I'm thinking of right now that I cannot place the name of. It's another animated film that I cannot place the name of currently. I cannot please say the name of the film, but it is so powerful and so good. It was right on the tip of my tongue, and I lost it. It sucks. Guys, let me get my nose right quick. I'm sorry. I am so sorry for this, guys. Jesus Christ, man. I'm sorry, guys. I do apologize. I just, I just don't know, guys. I don't know. I truly do not know. This will still be up on the channel. Don't worry. I'm still gonna upload. Still gonna post this. You know, me at my weakest and my most vulnerable. when I'm sick and down and need to just stop. No, your boy keeps going. Just keep swimming. Just keep. Dear God, I'm quoting Finding Nemo now. I've really lost the hinges, guys. I've really lost it. But yeah, guys. We've thank God. Thank Christ, man. Thank Christ. We've hit the hour mark. We've hit the hour mark, guys. Please, 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 please. Please, please, please. We've hit the hour mark, guys. Y'all know what to do. Please, 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 please. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Turn on post notifications. Turn off post notifications. So that we never miss a video. And you'll be notified whenever I upload. And with that, guys, I am outie. I love you guys. And thank you, guys.